Hey guys, so this past week we went to go see Frozen 2. We made a little bit more than just going to see a movie, but before I can tell you how much I loved this experience, I have to explain the roots of this experience, which take me back a couple years to the best adult birthday I've ever had. And that's all thanks to my wife and our friends here in Los Angeles. We showed up to City Walk for my birthday just for a regular night out. This is back when Universal was like basically abandoned and Brazilian steakhouses were like the coolest thing around. So we were going to romantic couple's birthday date to eat all the steak we could eat. We walk in and it's not just us sitting at the table, it's all of our friends and everyone's dressed in pirate outfits. And these aren't just janky Halloween sale pirate costumes. These are full rented film pirate outfits. I'm talking like spangles and hooks and gold glitter and all this kind of stuff. And then at my seat, they rented me like this really awesome pirate jacket and pantaloons and like a pirate hat with this big feather out the top. It was awesome. Like everyone in the restaurant came by to say hi and like thought it was so cool. And then we walked from there to the movie theater to see Pirates of the Caribbean 2, where we took up almost an entire row. It was one of those experiences where you're in the Hallmark buddy comedy of all the people doing the cool thing. And it's so exciting to do it. It's a little bit of magic in the everyday, which is like one of my like cornerstones for life. So cut to Frozen 2. Knowing that it was Frozen 2, we'd planned to do a multi-family event. We kind of thought people were gonna dress up, but one day Augustine came home from school and told us that she talked to her friends and they'd all decided to dress up. So that was it. We're doing a multi-family event to go see Frozen 2 together. All the little girls were gonna dress up. Everything was fine until the night before, when the moms were texting back and forth and one of the moms said that she was gonna wear a dress and that she expected me to dress up as Olaf. Well, I didn't have an Olaf costume. We didn't plan to dress up as anything. The idea that this mom was gonna dress up in full Elsa dress and me in Olaf was awesome, but it was beyond the scope of what we were gonna do. And it was 9 o'clock the night before, too late to ship anything from Amazon. I looked through Halloween stores nearby, everything was closed. The only thing we could find is that Target had some snowman pajamas. So we decided to get up early, right when they opened, and go see it. They only had 2 pairs left, and so we wanted to get there first and see if we can grab them. We ended up leaving Target with an adult extra large snowman costume and a child large Elsa costume. The child large Elsa costume fit on Jade if she squoze her entire body into it, and the same with the Olaf costume. We decided after like 10 minutes that it was probably too much, that we couldn't sit in these for 3 hours. So Jade did not dress up as Elsa, but I did end up using half of the Olaf costume. I zipped up. Either I could fit my head into it or I could fit my butt into it. I couldn't do both at the same time. But I went anyway, I got dressed up. We also picked up some props at Target. The only thing is it's a movie theater, so you can't bring a lot of props into a movie theater. When we met up with everybody, the first thing we noticed was that the other mom did not dress up, which was a letdown. And I'll tell you why. The idea of a 6-foot Elsa coming with us to the movie is so cool. It's just the coolest thing. I was in a kind of Olaf setup. We had this big Elsa. We have all these little Elsas running on. That'd be so much fun. She did not end up coming, but the girls got together. Everyone had the new Elsa costume, and so they were super excited to see each other, which is the first problem we had was we really needed to create time for them to play together, which is what we're gonna do when we do this again, because this is not the last time we're gonna do a movie event. Going inside, I got stopped by a couple people. I got pointed out by a lot more that I was dressed up as a snowman, which was fun for their kid to see. I mean, let's be honest, this snowman pajama costume is just like somewhere between janky and stoner wear. It was a little weird being pointed out in it because it's like the least I could do if I was gonna dress up as Olaf. And I have this little hat that's fitting on my head like that, but whatever. Maybe I added a little bit of magic to their day. We saw the movie, it was fine. We saw a afternoon screening, which was perfect because everyone in there was a family and everyone in there was there to have a good time. When people talked, moved around, no one freaked out, which was great. As we were leaving, Jade and I decided we had to do this again. Sure, the movie is cool, but that's not why people like Frozen. That's not why people like anything. It's not about the plot or one specific story. It's that you want to take these kernels from the movie or from the story you love, and you want to build out on them and you want to play in that world. And that's what this kind of event did. Like, they were dressed up, so it was more than just going to see the movie because they were Elsa and they had Elsa powers. On the way home, we talked about going to see Trolls 2, which I've since found out is not coming out at Christmas, so we have to wait a while. But we're gonna make a point to make these movie experiences something larger than just the movie. I'd like for the movie to actually be the least exciting part of it. I've got some ideas that I'm gonna put together in another post, but the idea of going to see Frozen as a larger experience than just going to see the movie was really great. And it was fun to see all the kids have such a good time doing it. And it just brings me back around to this point that I guess I lost and I thought was so important for so long, is that we need to try and make every day a little bit magical. And this event was like a step in that direction. So even though the mom did not end up dressing up as Elsa to the chagrin of everyone involved, it taught me to rethink how to do these things. All right, that's it.